So that's what I'd like to work with you on today, just for a few minutes before we get started on the rest of the information. I want you to focus on what you want to achieve. I want you to think about getting to the end of your month, 2 months from now, just 2-3 months from now. You get to the end of your month, and not only have you taken care of all your bills and obligations, but you have $2,000 extra at the end of the month. And from that period forward, every single month, you have $2,000 extra over and above all of your obligations. Number 2, I want you to think about quitting your job. I want you to think about not just cold turkey. That doesn't make any sense at all, to go in and quit your job before you got something else going. I want you to think about building up a network marketing business on a part-time basis to the point where you're making so much income you can't afford the time to work for someone else, building equity in somebody else's dream. You go in and quit and you start your full-time business in network marketing, and by that time you're already making more than you were at your old job. I want you to think about pulling together as a family, pulling all your people around you, the supportive people in your life. Temporarily putting up a block between you and the negative people. Just don't quit those relationships. Just stop them for a minute. Just pause them. Surround yourself with the people who support you in your relationship, in your business. And I want you to work together with this support group and develop an income that is double what you were making previously, then triple. You could 5 times it. You could even 10 times that income, because there's no ceiling, there's no limitation on network marketing income. It's all about the way that you build your business, the order in which you build it, and the things that you do every day to continue to push that business forward. Now, I want you to think about working hard and sacrificing and doing, many people think, oh, this is so easy. They say things like, it's the easiest thing you'll ever do. You just start making the money, just falls from the sky. And I'm here to tell you that you're probably going to work harder at your own home business than you've ever worked in your life. You probably don't even know what work means until you get into a home business. But guess what? The work is fun. The work should be fun. As a matter of fact, if you could turn work into fun, where everything you did in your business was a joy, and it made you more excited to get up in the morning and to go to bed late at night, and you spend less time sleeping, more time working. You spend more time working than you ever have. And the reason you do that is because you love to work. You can't drag yourself away from work. As a matter of fact, my wife sometimes has to come up here and drag me out of this office because I enjoy it so much. I enjoy spending time with you guys. So if work is fun, then all of a sudden you're having fun all the time. And it just perpetuates, and all of a sudden, But I don't want to have anybody misunderstand that this isn't hard work. It's easier than a job income, because a job income to me was just drudgery. I mean, it was really difficult because it was just not fun. But since this is fun, you'll do it all the time, and you'll enjoy it. Even on the weekends, sometimes you have to stop yourself from working. I want you to think about taking meaningful vacations, vacations that are life-changing, vacations to places that you've seen on the Travel Channel, that you've seen in magazines and National Geographic or wherever, and a place that you always have wanted to go, or take your significant other and go there so you can spend that time together. Or maybe it's your whole family. Maybe you want to foot the bill and take the whole extended family. Maybe you want to take a whole bunch of friends and go on a big group trip, go on a cruise ship, go to Europe, go to Asia. Go to these places that so many people always talk about going, but they never go. And you're there, and you're walking through the ruins in Rome, and you're walking through you're up in Peru going through Machu Picchu, or you're at the Great Wall, or you're in Paris up on the Eiffel Tower. You're going these places that people talk about, they see in movies, but they never go because they don't have a dream big enough to take them there. And you're there. I want you to visualize walking through this area, just smelling the smell, seeing the sights, having the people around you, and that feeling that you feel there, because that's what's going to put you there. Everything we do, we create in our mind first, and then it becomes a reality. I want you to think about spending more time with your hobbies and the things that you love to do. Maybe it's music, maybe it's going to movies, maybe it's sports or outdoor activities. Maybe it's just that hobby that you constantly have been wanting to do, but you've never found the time or the money to pursue it. Maybe it's fishing, maybe it's scrapbooking, whatever it is. You're going to be spending more time with it. I want you to think about doing that right now. Not later, but right now. Oh, there's another person who's in trouble, wants some economic. I want you to also think about the idea of getting in shape, the best shape of your life. You start running, maybe you start swimming, maybe you start a class with spinning or some kind of an aerobics or yoga class. You start having a personal trainer work with you on your meal plans, on your workout, and before you know it, you've dropped 3 or 4 pant sizes, you've lost weight, you feel great, you've toned up your muscles, you can run distances, you can climb hills, you feel wonderful. And of course, if you've lost all that weight, you're going to have to go out and get a whole new wardrobe, which is going to make you feel even better. Maybe a new haircut, maybe just new style. And it's like, I'm 40 years old this year, and I kind of feel like I went through this midlife crisis. I started running, and I started lifting weights, and I started doing all these things to take care of myself. And that's something you need to do. You need to spend time and not feel guilty taking care of you. It's kind of like when you're in the airplane and they say, hey, if we're going in for a crash landing and the oxygen masks fall from the sky, you pull that down, you put it on yourself first, you get yourself breathing properly so that you can help other people. If you pass out or if you can't function because you don't have enough oxygen to your brain, then you're not going to be able to help a lot of people. You need to take action on you first. If you want to help somebody up, if you're helping somebody climb a mountain, you get to the higher ground first and then you pull them up. You can't push them up, you have to pull them up from higher position. So that's what we need to do, is we need to get you in that position. And if you can imagine yourself already there, you've already lost that weight, you already feel great, you already are energized, you're sleeping less, and you have more energy. That's where you need to put yourself in your mind, in your heart. And guess what? When you do this, when you do these visualizations every day, if you build it in your mind first, reality follows. That's just the way it is. And I want to let you know that you are absolutely 100%, 110% worth everything I'm talking about. You are worth it. God don't make no junk. And in order for us to get to the next level together, you need to adopt these ideas as gospel in your life so that you can move yourself to the next level. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you. What I'd like you to do now is go to the next video. If you watched this far, congratulations. You're doing great. You're moving right along. I want you to move to the next video for further instruction. This is Daren Falter saying goodbye from the Eagle's Nest. We'll talk to you soon.